morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning? Okay, just getting set up here, you guys. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is having a great day. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Julie. How are you? Good morning, Sharon. How is everybody this Sunday morning? I'm going to turn this light, off for now. We are expecting a storm today. Hey, Cindy. Nice to see you, my dear. Oh, the family's coming in. Tanya, good morning. Roma, good morning. Ryan, good morning. Hello, hello. So if Cindy or Rosie, if one of you can put up the instructions for the mini reads, and we will start taking them right away so we can get going on it quickly. And while we're doing that, we'll just have a little bit of chit chat about what's been going on this week. Do one of you have the instructions? Good morning, Rosie. Now, I haven't got a message back from my sister, so I don't know if she's going to be here. There's Ryan. I got you, Ryan. Can I get the name of somebody you would... Cindy? No, wrong one. Can you remove that, Cindy, please? That is the wrong one there, $15, yeah. Ryan, can I get your mom, Linda? Okay, thank you. Mom, Linda. So there you are, $15 super chat, you guys. Thank you, Cindy. Now, some of you will have to put the $19.99 if you can't do the $15 super chat. Some of you have a sliding bar. You slide the bar to, I think it goes to $14.99, which is fine. And if you have the one where you can click on the amount, erase what's there, and just put in $15. And that's how you do them. Okay, let me see. I will pull up my notepad here and see if I've got the updated ones. Okay. I'm doing good today, Ryan. I hope everybody else is too. Brown Skittle, I got you. Brown Skittle, it's whatever Spirit decides to give you. There's no set questions that are asked, but if you can give me a name of a person that has crossed over that you would like a message from heaven from, we will take it from this deck here. And please make sure your payments are in US dollars. Brown Skittle, Australian, I think it's a little bit more to put it in US dollars. Hang on a second here. I'll just see how much it is. Yours would be $21.66 in Australian dollars. Brown Skittle. So you'd have to add a super sticker for like $6. Your Nana Marge, okay, and you will have to add a $6 super sticker or super chat. It's $21.66 Australian. And then we will get you on the list. No, sorry, that was There we go. There's my sister. Thank you, sister. I was just trying to get all the things that you sent me there for um, the super chats that you printed out there. Okay, so thank God she's here. Okay, thank you, Brown Skittle. And I've got you for Nana Marge. Okay, let me just get my super chat up here. Okay, I've got to get my other screen open, you guys, so I can see when the super chats come in, so I can keep you guys on the list correctly. Good morning, Mary Michael. Oh my gosh, South Jersey. So I guess my sister is sweltering too. Yes, Cindy, Des can send those over to you. I'm going to try and arrange you guys a mod meeting so we can get them all together. Des does them really well. So a day that Des has available, we'll all get together and Des can give you guys the instructions. She puts them together really well and explains it beautifully in the little bit of space that we get to spend type it. So we'll have to get a mod meeting together. Okay, so let me just get caught back up here. There she goes. She's got them all there. Yes, and some will not be able to slide it to $14.99. It just goes right to $19.99. There's nothing I can do about that, you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't even want to raise the prices a couple weeks ago, but I had to because now us creators are getting dinged with a Google Pay fee, and if you're on an Apple device, we're getting nailed with the Apple payment fee too. So I had no choice. I'm still pretty much below everybody else, but that's why we had to do it. Mary Michael. There you go. Howdy, Daz. Hope you're holding up under this heat. The longest heat wave in ages gives me the horrors. Waiting for August, traditionally the hottest month around here. Yes. Oh, well, thank you. Mystical Mermaid is very well too. She does a lot of the tarot. She uses the Oracle too. Love Mystical Mermaid. So thank you, Mystical Mermaid, and thank you for being here, Brown Skittle. Yes, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, it's been really hot here too, and we are in for a big storm. So hopefully we don't lose power here, you guys. Okay, so if you do want a reading, please get your request in. We're going to be using some new decks today. I've got the Soul Helper Oracle, and I got the Angel Wisdom. This is one of the newer ones by Radley Valentine. And this is Christine Fader. So, and then, we got our Talking to Heaven. And also, again, I'm going to include the motivation cards. Rosie, my dear. Rosie, Mom Gina, I got you. So I'm going to get the cards shuffled up. And my sister will be happy to know that I did go ahead and get you, anybody who has seen the last read I just did on Dylan Rounds, I did order the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. It's the same illustration as the Oracle decks that I generally use. Let me get one or two of them here to show you. It's the same illustrator. This is a tarot deck. And this is the Lucy Cavendish decks that I use. And it's the same. And there are some of the same cards in here that are in some of the Oracle decks. I've got all 5 of Lucy Cavendish's Oracle decks. And it's the same illustrator. So you do see some of the repeated cards that are in the Oracle deck that you do see in here. But I just, I love the illustrations on them. I was going to use these for our main card today. And then the clarification cards, I do have the Angel Wisdom this time, which are a tarot deck, but they're also like an oracle. So I'm getting a little more comfortable with the tarot decks, you guys. So you will be seeing me use them a lot more. But my sister has this deck and she showed me. So Des had bought this deck, the Beautiful Creature Tarot. And it is a really nice deck. I was almost tempted to use it, but I didn't know if you guys, how you would feel about me using the 2 tarots today. But this is a very nice deck. I love it. Yes, how is Des feeling? How is my niece? Is she better? Is her temperature finally down to normal? Ryan Christie. Whoops. Ryan Christie. Darren D. I've been on the list for my private read and sent an email to make sure I didn't miss the email for payment, but I haven't heard anything back. Ryan, I will be starting up again this week. I had to put the private reads on hold for a bit because I was going through a lot of testing. Almost every day, if I wasn't going for blood work, I was going for an ultrasound or a EKG or whatever was going on, or it was a doctor's appointment or a specialist appointment. So I didn't want to take payments for the private reads and then not be well enough to do them. And I don't like doing any reads when I'm really not feeling good, because you're not going to get the best read possible. So I am feeling a lot better. They've got me on some different medications there. So for my stomach and issues, I do have irritable bowel syndrome, they said, and I have gluten intolerance and celiac disease. So it's been a really trying time. So I did take a break from the privates, but generally they're a month wait anyway, because I have so many. Mary Michael, I've got you, my dear. And you would like to hear from Esther P. I got you, my dear. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Which one, Rosie? Rosie said, which deck is that from Willow? Which one? This purple one, or deck 1 or 2? So let's say deck 1, 2, 3. Which deck are you talking about? Rosie. Rosie. I love that name, Rosie. Yeah, and the brown Skittle, it is nothing to joke about. And I mean, there's so much that you can eat now because they've got a lot of gluten. The purple one, this one here, this is Beautiful Creatures. And here is the box that it comes in here, the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. But it's the same illustrator as my Lucy Cavendish decks. Oh, thank you, you guys. I am doing a lot better now that they've got me on. This is I don't want to show it because it's got my last name and everything on it, but it's panaprotazole. It's something that is supposed to lower the acids and gases in your stomach that is really not good if you have celiac disease or gluten intolerance and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's the thing. Exactly, Cindy. The gluten-free products are so expensive. Like for a little bag of the gluten-free flour, you get like maybe 3 cups of flour. It's like $8.99. So like to even make something, it's not even feasible unless you can buy somewhere really cheap in bulk for it. But yeah, and the products themselves are expensive. Like for a little loaf of bread like this, it's like $7.99. So, okay, Des, let me see what it does. Still tired? Yes, thank you, Des. I do send an email out 24 to 48 hours prior to your read being done. I give you the instructions that you need to follow for the payment. And if it's on somebody in particular, I need at least their first name, whatever. I send that out at least 24 hours before. And if you don't reply in the 24 hours, then unfortunately, you have to be removed from the list because I just have to keep going down the list. I've got so many waiting. Cornbread. I've never tried it yet. I'm gonna maybe try that, but I've got to really watch around here because a lot of the places that they make it, there's Doug. Hello, Doug. A lot of the places that they make it, um, I'm waiting for it to show up here. Here it is. Let me just find Doug here. How come it's not coming up on my... There's Doug. There he is. Thank you, Doug. Nice to see you, my dear. I've been watching a lot of your lives as much as I can before I fall asleep, Doug, but I do really try to be there a lot because there's some people that come in there that aren't so nice. So I'm on top of that when I'm in there for you. And I do, just to let you know, I know there's some mods that are in there, Doug, on your channel that just block people. I don't do that. I usually give a couple warnings first, remove their comment before I block them. But some really good people that Doug has had on his shows lately, you guys, on his lives, regarding the Dylan Rounds case. Check that out. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of Jim Terry, but there's other people that he has on there that are really good, and they have a lot of information because they live there. So I have been trying to catch them, Doug, as much as I can. So thank you for everything that you are doing, even though you get a lot of hate for bringing certain things out. And it's like, it is what it is. And people have got to accept that sometimes they're going to hear things that they don't want to hear. But just because you don't want to hear it, it doesn't mean that it's not the truth. So yeah, I do my best, my dear. And like I said, I even try and get the other mods, please just remove their comment, give them a warning before, just don't block them right away. So I try my best while I'm in there, my dear. And I'm usually on my phone, so it's hard to do things really quick on my phone. But when you are on earlier, I try to be on my computer so I can be on top of everything for you. Because like what you're doing is really good. Like I love it. And the approach that you're taking, Doug, I gotta say, I really, really respect you. Keeping things on topic and keeping things respectable. It's like, you're the best, man. Especially your interview skills. It's like, it's beyond any other that I've seen. And being able to throw a little humor in just to lighten the mood sometimes when it's needed. It's just, if you guys haven't checked it out, go on over to No Thanks Investigates. He's usually on Eastern. It's usually pretty late at night, usually between 10 and 11, but he does go earlier sometimes. If you haven't checked it out, go and check out his lives that he's had, people that live there regarding the Dylan Rounds case. And that's what I was saying with this here. I used these two decks in the last Dylan Rounds read that I did, and it was like, I mean, I've gotten the same thing, you guys, since my very first read, that this is over money, and everybody was going, no, 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 and that he's by the tracks. So what is coming out now? They're all saying it's over money, and the tracks are the place to be looking. So it's like, that was in my very first read, within days of him going missing. So I also got some comments today on one of my older videos on JJ and Kylie. And the lady had commented, oh my God, looking back at this one and the one on Suzanne Morphew, she says, like, you go back and you look now, and back then when I did the reads, a lot of it wasn't making sense, and people were saying it's no, there's no way, and it ends up all coming out, and it is true. So that's what we're getting with this case too. At the beginning, everybody was saying, oh, no, 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 no. And, you know, what's coming to fruition now is exactly what my first read said. This is all over money. It was somebody that was close to him. There's a love connection there. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean that they were in a relationship, although it is being said that they were. This can be somebody that you loved deeply and treated as like family. Like, I've got people here. I tell you guys all the time, like, I love you guys to the world. Um, and that's what I mean by that love connection. There's a really strong bond there, whether that be relationship wise or like family wise or somebody that you just really, really care for. We will find out, you guys, when this all comes down. You know, when this all goes down and somebody is actually, I know they got people incarcerated already. There's no murder charges filed yet. But when they do come out, look back on my first read. Okay. Missy, uh, Des got one for Missy. Aw, so nice of you, my sister. For Mama Thelma. Thank you for that. You're so kind, Daz. Aw, my sister. Big heart, big heart. Ryan, there you go. Doug. And I've been working with Doug since the very beginning of the Suzanne Morphew case. So over 2 years now, me and Doug have been working on stuff together. So there was times I had to back away from him for a bit, but he's back on track now, you guys. Has been for a long while now, and doing his own thing. He's got a good co-host with Crime and Justice. Check her channel out too if you haven't. And they're just great. I think they're great together. And she kind of balances him out some, keeps him on track. So I just love it. Go check them out, you guys. So thank you for that, Ryan. Comptute, hello, my dear. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so yes, Pandaberry, hello. So this is the deck that I did use for that read. I was gonna actually use it today, but I didn't know if you guys would want the two tarot decks or whatever, but we got two good decks here. I think there's going to be some good information coming out for you guys. If we find that, it's getting sluggish, we'll change over. Okay, so I'm going to start getting the decks ready, you guys. Start getting them shuffled up. If you do want a mini, please get it in now. While I am reading, you guys, I kind of make this screen bigger for myself, so I just see the screen to make sure you guys can see all the cards. My other screen that I've got up, if you do put in one while I'm reading, it pops up on that screen, so I will see it. Just I pay attention to the read as I'm doing it, so you got my full attention. Comptute, mine won't go through. Yours won't go through. Make sure, Comptute, when you do put your super chat in, you got to, once you got it all set up, you got to scroll right down to the bottom and click purchase. I know they've changed up a lot of things on YouTube lately, so Rosie said she had to do hers twice, so you may have to try a second time, Comptute. Okay, so we're going to get them shuffled up. And I said this one here is the Angel Wisdom. So I really like the deck. It is really good. And like I said, I am connecting a little bit more with these than I am the other ones. Computer, I had to do mine twice. What Rosie just said. Mary Michael, what Rosie just said. I really like this deck because that's the Soul Helper. Autocorrect. Oh, I hate autocorrect. I was talking to Mama yesterday and a friend of hers that's down from Montreal. And I was trying to say something about going to Hamilton, where I'm from, and for a visit, whatever. And I said, what the hell did I say? I'm going to go to Harmony or something like that. Hamilton just wasn't coming out of my mouth for some reason. It was like, why am I having a hard time speaking? And it's like the autocorrect in my brain was not, it was a malfunction. Are you guys getting that? Are you guys expecting that storm too? Yeah, this one here. I really love this deck. It's the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. Like I said, I did use that on, I used this deck and the Beautiful Creatures Tarot in the Dylan Rounds read, and it was very on point. And I mean, I didn't get anything really, I did get a few more things added, but basically the overall of the read with Dylan has stayed the same. It was all over money. Somebody wanted money and Dylan had had enough. And it wasn't a stranger. It's somebody he knows very well. And the train tracks. There's something, and if he's not at those train tracks, if they've maybe moved him, because to me they're searching on the wrong side. If you look at the map, his grain shed is here. His farm where he had his camper is down over here, 5 miles from the grain shed. It's going to be like a triangle. If you triangle that up, the train tracks right there in that area, and then a little bit more, there's like, I don't think it's a wash, but it looks like there's a muddy area. So I'm saying that there is going to be the water at times there. And then there's that mountain there. So, I mean, oh, thank you, Rosie. I do believe there's something about the train tracks. And then I'm going to tell you guys what kept popping in my head was, did they do something to him and then throw him onto a train? Like even, the pieces that join together, did they like throw him there? And then he's somewhere down the tracks or something? I don't know. But I know that area of the train tracks is of huge significance. Speaking of autocorrect, it will now rain. Okay, Cindy, thank you. Oops. I don't know if the link will show up here, Cindy. You may have to email it to me. Or you can put it as a comment in one of my videos. It's just held for review. Any links or anything like that, and that stops all those sex sites from being able to comment on my videos. It's held for review before it's posted. Anytime there's a link or anything. Okay, you can text it to me, Cindy. Yeah. A matter of fact, my phone that you guys all text me on was almost dead this morning, so I had to plug it in. It was down to like 3%. So, okay, anybody else want to get their reading in? Just to let you guys know, once I do start, if you put it in, I will see it when I either take a little break or in between reads, I will see it and add you to the list. Okay, let's get going, you guys. What I'm going to do too, you guys, is because I know a lot of people are taking advantage of the nice weather and going to cottages and stuff. So what I'm going to do is for the first 6 of you, I'm going to also pull letters for you. Okay. So we'll add them in too. So you guys get a little bit more. Okay, so let's see what we've got for Ryan Christie. Ryan Christie wants to hear from Mom Linda. Oh, there we go. Ryan Christie, the tree of wishes is calling your name. Okay, so what this means is there's something that you have been wishing for or wanting for some time, that you didn't think was ever going to come to fruition or wasn't ever going to come true. That's what we're speaking on. That's what you're going to get your answers on today. Okay, so the Tree of Wishes is calling your name. Okay, so with the Tree of Wishes calling your name, we've got the Ten of Wands and we have got the Queen of Cups. So this is speaking something about whatever this wish is. So there's something you're gonna have to maybe think back on this, or there's something that you've been wishing for as of late. I don't know when this wish took place, but there's something that you've really either been wishing for or really wanting. Okay, and I'm almost feeling that this has to do with family or friends. There's some kind of connection there. So maybe this involves somebody that's either a family or friend or somebody that is very close to you, like family. And it's almost like you haven't been trusting your gut instincts and you need to follow your intuition regarding this a little bit more. And I also feel like you may be doing things to excess. So it's like, I wish I could, but and this is just going to be hypothetical so you can understand what I'm trying to get across to what this is saying. It's almost like I want a brand new fridge and stove set for my kitchen so everything matches. So I'm going to work those extra hours to get that. I'm going to work myself silly for the next 2 months so I can afford to get that. And this is just hypothetical. But in the process, you are putting other things and time for yourself and not taking care of yourself. So you may be running yourself rampant. So I feel like there's something that you're doing maybe to excess that you need to maybe just ease back on, because this is going to come when you least expect it. So the more that you push to try and get this to happen, it's just running yourself rampant and you're not really taking care of your own self. And you may end up with the fridge and stove, but you're going to be sick because you're so run down from working those horrible hours. So that's what I'm trying to give you as an example as to what I'm getting from your cards. And I do feel like this is involving some kind of family friend or somebody very close to your heart. And you got to start trusting your intuition. Okay. Because I feel like there's a lot of times that you've wished for this and then it's like, oh, well, you know what? It's probably best that it didn't happen. Really follow your intuition regarding this. Okay. And make sure that you're not running yourself rampant, because with the 10 of Wands, this talks a lot about creating your own health issues. Okay. So make sure that this is really something that's that important to you if you're going to go to all ends of the earth to make it happen. Otherwise, just step back and it's going to happen naturally. Okay. What's meant for you is going to come. So if it doesn't come, it wasn't meant for you. No matter how much hard work you put in, it won't happen. So just take a step back, listen to your intuition, follow your heart, and don't work so hard to try and get that, because if it's meant for you, it's going to come naturally. Okay. So don't make yourself sick over it. And you want to hear from Mom Linda. So your mom is giving you this message. If I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. So she's letting you know whatever this was, that she feels that she did something maybe that, how can I say it, contributed to, I believe this is some kind of illness. Knowing like you're not supposed to drink, but you drink, or you're not supposed to, like with me, myself, with gluten, I'm not supposed to eat gluten, but I eat, a loaf of bread with, whatever. And then I end up really sick. So when I get this, like she's almost apologizing for something that she did, because if she had known that this was going to be the outcome, she would have done things differently. Okay. So this is almost like taking some responsibility too. So maybe not watching out for her health, not going to the doctor when she should, or not maybe following things that she should have been following. But she's letting you know that, basically this is an apology. She's sorry for, living the way she did, and maybe that contributed to her crossing. So letting you know she would have done things differently if she'd known that this was going to be the outcome. Okay, so your motivation card for the week, my dear, is opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. And I think this falls right in line with what I just told you here about, don't work so hard towards that. Don't kill yourself trying to get this or to make this come true. If it's meant for you, it's going to come naturally, okay? Because I see if you keep going the way you are, whether it's the stress, the worry, or overworking yourself, it's going to cause some health problems, okay? So let's grab some letters for you. R-I-V-A. Another I. Oh boy, we got a lot of vowels here. So I don't know if this spells something out for you. It could be initials of somebody's name. It could be somebody's name. I got Rio. I got Ray. Rave. Did somebody rant and rave? So those are your letters, my dear. They're up for you to interpret. So yes, take it easy on yourself. And if this is meant to be for you, my dear, it is going to come. Just give me a second, you guys. I got to turn on my fan here. Because it is getting hot, hot, hot. Okay, brown Skittle. Okay, so let me just check my other, oops. Almost unplugged my other monitor here. She never went to the doctor. That would have possibly found the issue. There you go. Well, that's what she is apologizing for. Because if she would have known that this was the outcome, going to be the outcome, she would have done things differently. So this is like an apology to you too. Okay? So she's acknowledging what she did that helped contribute. Okay, so brown Skittle. Let's see what we got for you, my dear. It's time for a change. Okay, so I see that there are decisions that need to be made. Okay, time for a change. Decisions needing to be made. Maybe you've been putting off making decisions. We don't know. We'll find out right here. We'll find out right here. These ones are a really thick deck, you guys. So if you're wondering why I'm shuffling them sideways, that is why. Okay, so it's time for a change. So let's get 2 clarification cards on that for you, brown Skittle. This deck is really hard to shuffle, you guys, because it's so big. Six of Swords. Six of Swords talks about ending challenging times, the end of an illness or a relocation, something along that. And we've got here that you've got decisions that need to be made. So that is falling so far in line. And we got the Nine of Wands. Protect what you've been creating. So we got the Six of Swords and we've got the Nine of Wands. So with this time for a change, telling me that I think that you've been procrastinating. I think that you know that you have to either change something up, make a decision on something. And I think that you've been sweeping it under the rug. You don't have to get too personal because I give what I have to give for you to understand what I'm saying, but I don't like putting really personal stuff out there. But I feel like there's something that you've been sweeping under the rug for a while. something that you know you have to make this decision on. And look at it, matches my nails. But I've also got with the Six of Swords coming in, the challenges and maybe the disappointments and being cooped up, with all this COVID stuff and stuff like that. I think that it has caused a lot of challenges for you over the last little while. And I think that because of those challenges and maybe some disappointments that have been happening, um, there's a decision that you have to make. Now, whether this is either relocating or the ending of a friendship relationship, something along those lines, there's decisions that need to be made that you've been procrastinating on. But the challenging times that have been going on for you over the last year are coming to an end. So things are going to start getting better for you. And also, if you haven't been feeling yourself, like this is almost like this is an ending to something. But I also feel it's not only an ending to the difficult times that you've been going through, but I do feel that this decision is going to end some difficult times. And I think that you're going to be in a better headspace also once that decision is made. And it's almost like you're going to have to be prepared for what's going to come at you because of this. Because I think there's going to be somebody that's not going to be happy with the decisions that you make. But the decision that you make has to be made for your own health and for you to get where you want to be. Because I think that you've been really holding back for a while and maybe getting depressed over or stressed over what you have to do, but it's actually doing it. Okay. So I do feel that, you got to be honest with yourself and then be honest with others and make this decision because with that, I see, I see travel with this or a relocation too. So I don't know if it's moving out of somewhere into another home or totally a different state or province, wherever you are. But I do feel that you got to make this decision because I feel it's making you almost depressed or stressed. Okay, so it's time to finally put this cycle to an end and make that decision. And whatever is going to be is going to be. Okay, but I do see you moving forward with the vessel moving forward. You may have some rough waters, but I think that they are going to become calm because the waters are calm. I think this is going to be the best decision you ever made, and your health is going to improve. So, whatever stress or depression or whatever it is that this is causing you, that's going to clear up on its own. No medication needed. I think all that stress and that was brought on by knowing you have to make a decision. And I don't think you're really comfortable making it because it's like almost like final. Okay, so here is the message from Nana Marge. Do you have a message, please, for Brown Skittle? You have nothing to feel guilty about. So whatever this is, Brown Skittle, you were feeling guilty about regarding Nana Marge. She says, stop it. Stop it. I got a quote that just popped into my mind. And it's like, you live by the choices you make. So I don't know if she said something along those lines often or whatever, but I'm getting a feeling like you're feeling guilty about something that she doesn't want you feeling guilty about. Like she sees you and she hears you. So I think this is more, I don't know if maybe you couldn't be there when she crossed because I'm getting from her, every time you talk to her, she can see and hear you. She wants you to stop feeling guilty. She doesn't want that laying on your shoulders. Okay. So whatever this is that you've been feeling guilty about regarding her passing, she wants you to stop it. Okay, and your motivation for the week is relax, delight, empowered, gold, sunshine. Okay. This is all going to work. Oh, there's two that flew right out. An A and an E. Let's get you some more letters, my dear. So we got a T, E, A. Somebody's going to spill. Oh, we got a blank one, so you can make that whatever letter you want. We got a T, E, A, F, G. I got effing great. So I do believe that this is going, this decision I feel is going to be probably one of the hardest decisions that you have to make. Whatever this is, I don't want to get into what I'm seeing, but it's going to be a hard decision. But I think even though you may struggle for a little bit, things are going to get better. And that's the first thing that I seen with these letters was effing great. So even though you may struggle for a little bit, people may not like the decisions that you are going to make. The decisions have to be for you. Okay. So those are your letters. And I think things are going to turn out just fine for you, girl. Take the leap of faith. So there you go. Brown Skittle. Oh, wow. She's speaking about her daughter, my mom. I had to walk away from my daughter as she's toxic personality. Yep. There you go. See, and this is why I said Brown Skittle, like you had when you put in your request for your read, can I ask a certain question? And the reason I got full body shivers. The reason I don't do that for the mini reads is because Spirit gives you what you need, not always what you want. Okay. So don't forget when they cross over, they see everything. So things that you aren't seeing, they're seeing, and they're going to give you information that they feel you need. Just because, it's not answering, like say somebody asks about their job, something else is going to come out. A lot of the times, if there's something more important that Spirit feels you need to know. So that's why I leave it open. I leave it open to your loved ones and the spirits around you to come through in these two decks to give you what you need to hear. And sometimes it's not going to answer the question that you want to hear, but it's going to give you what you need. And believe me, they know that you needed to hear that over whatever this could be the question you asked. I don't know. I don't remember. If you know me, my memory is not great, but it gives you what you need, not always what you want. Okay. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that Brown Skittle. Okay, Daz. Oh, wait. Oh, Mama, you just knocked Bailey off the shelf. Mama just knocked Bailey off the shelf. Is that a bad sign? There is Dez's little girl, Bailey. That's my niece. And I have her and Mama over here on my shelf right beside me at all times. And when I went to grab Mama's card, she knocked Bailey off the shelf. Desiree, where are you? Where are you, Desiree? Where's my sister? It's like, I don't know, maybe Bailey's being a little hellion this morning. I'm going to give it a minute to see if there she is. She probably deserved it. I was just saying that. It's like Mama knocked Bailey off the shelf. Look at my nail. I broke it like bad compared to my other ones. So I had to cut all my other ones down because this looked retarded. But anyway, yeah, Mama, I went to grab Mama's card and she knocked Bailey's down. I hear, sis. So it was like, okay, Bailey's got to be acting up today, and Mama just took care of her. Okay, Des, here we go. Here we go, my sister. What do we got? Mama, what do you got for Des today? What do you got for Des today? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, go figure. Thank you, Mama. The time of guilt and shame ends now. The lotus within you awakes. This is something I personally, me and my sister will be on FaceTime and whatever, and this is something that I curse her out for all the time. Ending the guilt. You have nothing to feel guilty about, number one, and love yourself as you are. She's always saying, oh, nobody wants to be around a cripple, because as I think everybody in here, maybe except for a few, know that my sister can't use her left hand, and she sometimes needs a cane to walk. She was involved in an accident, and she has a lot of nerve damage on her left side. So she has a lot of issues there, and she's always, nobody wants a cripple around and this and that, and I give her shit all the time. So as soon as I seen that, that's the first thing I thought of. No, you're wrong. So it's like, it's almost like you have to love yourself. And I think there's things that are keeping you from loving yourself. Okay. And the lotus within you awakens. It's like, you got to put yourself on a high right now. Okay. And I don't even want to see what's going to come out of here, because there's a reason why those two cards came out, with giving up guilt and being a master of high right now. It tells me that you really are going to have to stand up for yourself, protect yourself. And I'm not saying you are going to be attacked or something like that, like walking down the street or something. But there's things that with the lotus that you got to protect yourself. So it's kind of worrying me, but I could be totally off right there. It could be totally something different, and that's what I'm hoping for. So let's get some clarification on the lotus within you. And time of guilt and shame ends now. What do you think about that, Mama? I got Mama right here. What do you think about that, Mama? I just got a full body shiver. Oh boy, there's one. The King of Cups. Oh boy, there's Mama. Oh my God, there's no way, Des. I'm not taking 6. We're gonna take these 3 that just come out. We got the King of Cups. See, the ship has sailed. Sailing away from this king. Seeing a counselor. But I feel like the ship is sailing away from the king. Then we've got the 7 of Swords. Loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. There's a material loss. Embarrassing secrets. Make sure that you are not... Be cautious of somebody else's actions, okay? Because there's going to be something material that's going to be lost. Then we go, Mama's not done. We've got the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. See the ship? We got the ship sailing again, and it's going higher. Here's the ship again here. I've got it twice now. But with the 3 of Wands as a fire sign, you're going to have to have a lot of patience with some decisions that you're going to have to make. And the decisions you make, you got to plan for the long term, not short term. Short term things are not going to be helping right now. Okay, and then we got the 4 of Wands, more fire. There's going to be something that's going to be celebrated. So with this, with the time to end the guilt and everything, I think that there is a lot of things that you are doing. And I'm not going to say because that you are my sister and I know what's going on. I don't think it's out of shame, but I feel like there's a lot of guilt. And this guilt has been thrown at you for so long that you're willing to put up with things that you normally would not from anybody else. And I do believe that's been happening. The ship is sailing. Okay. We know what that means. But here, there's some kind of emotions that are being hidden with this King of Cups. You see the cup is upright. Okay. And this came out upright. So this is like the king wants more in his cup. He feels like it's not being filled. He wants to have more in his cup. Something that's solid and safe. But I see the ship is sailing on this. I want to be careful in what I say. But there's some hidden emotions there. And we've already spoke privately about what I think that is. So there's some emotions that are being hidden. The ship is sailing. Here we got it. It's taken off. So once this starts, it's not going to stop. So make sure that you start planning now for the long term. Because once this ship comes to sail, once his cup is filled, we know what that means. The ship is going to sail and it's going to take off quick. There's going to be really quick decisions that are going to be made. I feel that somebody is wanting some kind of abundance, but the past choices are holding them back from it. So once this is decided, it's going to take off quick. And you see they're running away. Can't get out of there fast enough. Somebody, and this is with the Seven of Swords, you got to take caution and be aware of somebody else's actions. Somebody's doing and running with something behind your back. Okay, this is a loss of peace of mind or personal freedoms. Okay, but it's also a material loss. An embarrassing secret is going to be revealed also with this. Okay, but then there's going to be a lot to celebrate. So in the end, you see, there is going to be a suitor here with the home and family. It will work out. I think it's going to take a little time, but there's some kind of prosperity that is going to almost like fall on your lap. It's going to seem like everything that's crumbling, it's like it's devastating, but then this is coming in. Okay, so I do see prosperity in things. It may take a little bit to build yourself back up, and that's why I said you got to start planning now. Start putting some money away. Start planning. Thank you, Mama. Party at Dez's new house. But I do see that coming in. So, and what did I say at the beginning? Like, nobody's going to want to cripple. Well, it's coming out here. Now, that's a fire sign too. So, burn the past. Mama. Again, we got this. She's coming to you in dream form, Des. Coming to you in dream form. So you got to pay attention. Excuse me. I think she's also giving you clues about something. I'm getting clues. Mama is also giving you clues about something in dream form. I think that she's been trying to give you signs of something, but you're ignoring them. She says, stop ignoring it. Des, what are you doing? She's been trying to give you warnings, Des, and you're not, she says you're ignoring her, or you're not putting two and two together. So she's going to give it to you in dream form because she says you're not getting it. She's been giving you messages that you're not getting. So something, you know what, Mom, look at, she was slamming my basement door or jiggling my basement door. So it's like she's trying to give you some signs about something, but you're not getting it. So she's going to be coming in dream form. And I'm telling I'm hearing almost like a nightmare. She's going to show you, it's going to be coming in a nightmare form. So which means like she's not going to be coming and sharing a barbecue with you in the dream. It's going to be something she's going to show you. It's going to be like something you need to see. And it's going to be like a nightmare. Sorry for the cough, you guys. Here we go, the change. As with falling leaves, embrace the change. So whatever this is that is going to be changing, embrace it, because I do see it ending well. It's going to be a whole new life for you at the end. Okay? I'm going to pull you some FTER. Something's falling on deaf. Something's falling on deaf ears. So those are your letters. You got a TR, two E's, an L, an F, and a D. This could be somebody's initials. This could be whatever words you put together with this. Which ones first come to your mind when you see these words? That's what's meant for you. I know this isn't the way you spell it, but lead, read, deer. I know it's not the way you spell it. Fear, tear. So these may all be connected. Lear, leery. Okay, so those are your letters, my dear. You make of them what you see when you the first words that come to your mind when you see them. Thank you, Mama. Let's go back. Oh, okay. So here you go, Daz. Rosie. Rosie. Let me just take a sip of my coffee here. What do we got? Rosie and wants to hear from Mom Gina. A difficult path is being revealed. It could mean a lot of things, Rosie. It could be you need help with something to connect the dots. There could be something that maybe you were given that you're not understanding quite, or you think you have a good understanding of it, but there's hidden agendas or hidden meanings or hidden words. That usually comes out when there's something that could cause difficulties going forward. Okay, so let's get going on this. Let's see what the clarification cards are on this. Oh, that is too many. That's too many. We'll take the one. We've got the Ace of Wands. We got a difficult path is being revealed, but with the Ace of Wands, it's an amazing opportunity. But as you got to be optimistic, and you're going to have to be very passionate about it with this Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Wands. So there's an amazing opportunity, but there's a difficult path that's being revealed. So there may be difficulties in reaching this, but it is coming. Let's get some more clarification, please, on that. So why is the difficult path? Why is the difficult path being revealed? Okay. Justice. Okay. Okay. Making a little bit more sense here with the Justice and the Chariot going forward, full face. Okay. So the difficult path, I get it. Now, there's something coming to you, okay? And it is going to be an amazing opportunity for you. Now, whether this be in job-wise or home-wise or an opportunity for you to excel, there is something that is coming, but you have to jump on it right away, okay? You have to be bold. You have to stay optimistic because I think that with the difficult card coming out, the difficult path is being revealed. I think that this is going to be something that you may think is just outside of your reach. But I'm also feeling that if you stand up for what you want, the justice and evening out the scales, look at the whole situation as a whole, okay? And stand up for what you want. So you may be being offered something, but it's not quite to your liking or the wording is not proper. Stand up for what you want. This is still going to come regardless, but whether this turns out to be everything you'd wanted, when this is presented to you. So somebody's going to present you an opportunity, but they're going to have these conditions. The conditions are not going to be favorable for you. They're going to be favorable towards whoever is giving you this opportunity. What you got to do is you got to even the scales. You got to stand up for yourself, even if you think that saying what you need to say is going to be rude or forceful or something along those lines, because I see going forward and saying like, look at, no, this is not how it's going to go. I will accept this, but these are my conditions for me to move forward. Okay. Otherwise, I'm walking away. It's going to go forward. But you need to step up and you need to say, no, I don't agree with this. I want this change, that change, and this change. No matter how good of an opportunity is, don't be scared to stand up for yourself regarding it and make the changes that you need to make. And this is where the difficulty is going to come in, because I don't think that you're very good at, especially with negotiations, of really pushing that boundary in fear of maybe losing out. Okay. So you do need to be courageous, finally step forward and say, look at, yes, this is what I want, but not with those conditions. This is what's got to change for me to accept it and it to go forward. But it is going to go forward. They're going to be, it's almost like, sorry, somebody's going to be taking a gas. Like, oh my God, I didn't think she would. Oh my gosh. I do still see it because I see the rewards coming from that hard work. Okay. Going forward. But you got to start evening out the scales, because I think that when opportunities are given to you, the scales are not even. It's always like you got to settle a little bit on something else for that to happen. No, this time it's even, or it's a no-go. And it's going to show you being finally courageous enough to stand up for yourself and say, no, this is my dream, but this is not how it goes. This is how it's going to go. Okay. So finally standing up for yourself, getting the justice that you deserve. And it's going to show your integrity also. Okay. And going forward with the Chariot, this is always a forward motion. Okay. So going forward quickly. I think that they will initially be shocked at you standing up for yourself finally, but it's going to be accepted quickly. Okay. So Mom Gina. There you got two. You got two. Mom Gina, I send you loving signs through nature. Whenever I get that, I'm telling you, watch out for the feathers that are landing. It's summer now. Watch out for the white butterflies. She's sending you signs that she's around you through nature. So nature, maybe like me, she was a squirrel lover. Are there squirrels coming around you? She's letting you know through nature. So it's going to be something through nature when she is around you. So watch for the feathers. Watch for the white butterflies. Watch for her favorite animal to be around you when you're thinking of her. She's letting you know that's when she is. Okay, now I also got please forgive me. So she's asking for forgiveness for something. So when I get this, especially when you're asking for a message from your loved one on the other side, she feels like you still haven't forgiven her for something. I don't know what that is, Rosie, but she still feels like you haven't fully forgiven her for something, and she's still asking for that forgiveness. So with the loving signs through nature, whatever her, like maybe a favorite animal or what she liked to do or stuff like that, something in nature. I always say watch for feathers, watch for the white butterflies, signs in nature. Those would be the things that I watch for, but it could be a favorite animal. Okay, Rosie's saying it's winter there. Okay, did she like something in the winter? It's something that she liked having to do with something with nature. Okay, so those are the signs that she's going to let you know that's when she's around. So, like, did she like watching the newly falling snow? You know, stuff like that. Something that comes out of nowhere. So, like, there's no snow called for today, but all of a sudden it starts snowing. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And this, she's saying she's sorry again. She feels that there's still something that you haven't totally forgiven her for. And she's still asking for it. Somebody can put up the instructions on how to get the mini read for Dishy 654. Can you please give the instructions on how they can get their mini read, please? Success, bloom wherever you are planted. See, that goes with here. There's finally going to be some success here, Rosie. Okay, let's pull some letters for you. And like I said, you guys, with the letters, you take what you get from them. The first word that you may see, you got a K, a Y, an O, an E, another O, an A. The first thing that came to my mind for some reason was koala. And you're in Australia. You have koala bears there, don't you? Is there koala bears there? I don't know why I got koala right away. I don't know why I seen that. Kai is your gardener? Oh, you gonna get it on with the gardener, Rosie? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Like I said, so is there going to be something maybe that he may help you with and say, no, Rosie, this is what you say to them. That's it. Yeah, and I don't know why I seen koala right away. Did your mother? Oh, hell no, she says. But maybe he is going to be an asset that is going to help in this situation to keep you strong. Like, no, Rosie, you don't, no, that's not what you want. You don't settle for that. You put that in, you write that in there too. That's one of your conditions. You write it in. So he may be of some assistance in some way. I was just joking with you. You know how everybody says, oh, the gardener or the pool boy, right? I've sacked him. Oh, boy. But yeah, I seen koala. Did your mother like koalas? Okay, but those are for you to interpret. They're your letters, my dear. But yeah, she's still asking for forgiveness because she sees you still haven't fully forgiven her for something. Okay. Mary Michael. So if anybody else does want a read, can somebody put in the instructions, please? Let me see if I can. Hang on a second, you guys. I don't know how far I can scroll back here. Okay, who was it that did she? Dishy, I'm putting up the instructions right now on how you can get your mini if you want one. Okay, so that's how you get your mini. And please make sure it is in US dollars. I just did them, sister. So Dishy, if you would like a mini, there is the instructions on how to get your mini. Sorry, you guys. Okay, Mary Michael, and wants to hear from Esther P. Mary Michael, enter the temple of your truth. Truths are going to be speaking. The truth of something, truth of the matter, truth in something that you are going to learn the truth to. You got to embrace it. So, I don't know if you've been asking somebody to tell you the truth about something or some truths coming out regarding something, but there's some truths that are going to be divulged to you. Now, at this point, this could be anything, anywhere. Let's just see what we get. Oh, this is so hard to do it this way, you guys, but there's so large of a deck, it's hard for me to shuffle with this going on. Like, you can see how bad my hands got in here. It's hard to grab them and shuffle them. Mary Michael, truth. I can leave now. Oh boy, my family doesn't really deal in truth, so this should be good. Uh-oh. No, either you're going to speak some truth or some truth is going to be spoken to you. Because, and this is coming at you. This is your temple of truth. So either you're going to be speaking some truth or some truth is going to be coming at you. And we got the Eight of Swords. Illusion and entrapment. Uh-oh. Being afraid and taking responsibility. And you got a bonus here, Mary Michael. Let's take them out as they come. So, learning to value the truth. So this is either, and this is your temple of truth. So either you're going to speak some hard truths or somebody is coming to you with some hard truths. Okay. And whatever this is with the Eight of Swords, somebody is trying to say things, but it is an illusion. This is somebody who's going to be, I believe, speaking what they want people to believe is true, but it's just an illusion. And it's almost to eat at your self-confidence about something or to make you feel helpless. And it's going to, whatever this is that's coming they're going to try and make you feel like you can't respond. There's nothing you can say or do to correct it. They're trying to trap you into something. And whatever this is that they're going to try and say, and let's see what happens with this. It's almost like you're almost afraid to even stick up for yourself because of the illusion of what they're saying with whatever this is. It's some kind of truth coming. Okay. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Nine of Swords, which talks about unfounded fear, expecting the worst, allowing yourself to worry about this situation, maybe a sleepless night over this, but this is also telling me that you're going to refocus. So whatever this is that somebody's going to say is truth, and it's coming at your temple of truth. So to me, this is a lie that they're going to make up. Somebody's going to make up a lie to make you look like you can't be either trusted or just to break your self-confidence. Maybe you're doing very well for yourself and they're jealous of that. And I'm getting some jealousy with this too. So it's like somebody's going to come in and try and do something. But with the Nine of Swords, you need to refocus. This is refocusing your thoughts. Okay. Don't let things get you down because I see that it's going to really eat at you. It's like, how can they say that about me? It's not true, whatever. Okay. So then we've got the Four of Wands coming in, or the Four of Pentacles, sorry. Managing your resources. Managing resources. And then we've got the Four of Swords. I need another one. I'm just going to pick one from the middle. Okay. Got a lot of swords here. Somebody, this is all swords. They're going to, except for one, they're going to backstab you. Somebody is coming to backstab you, and I feel it's all over jealousy. And I feel you're going to really, usually that you can respond pretty quickly and nip this in the bud, but this is going to be something that you're really going to have to maybe gather some information or gather receipts on to prove this person wrong once and for all. Or this is just coming out of nowhere from somebody you would never expect it. So you're going to really have to think hard about how you're going to deal with this time. Because people are going to come to your side, but you're going to have to manage that well and keep things on point. Like, let's not go, okay, so say this person did one certain thing. Let's not bring up all their past. Let's focus just on this, because I feel if you bring up things that they've done to others or other things or stuff like that, it's going to make you less believable. So you're going to have to stay on point and manage your resources, like come with receipts, because I think this is the only way you're going to be able to disprove this person. And I feel that if you do it the right way, that you will succeed. Okay. Because we got the 10 of Swords here. Finally putting the backstabbing to rest. It's like, get out of here. Go on your way. Don't come around me no more, type thing like that. But it's an end of a situation that's going to bring you relief. Okay. So I think that this may end in an unexpected way. And it may be one of these resources that actually finally comes forward and steps forward regarding this. There's a lot of swords. Like, there's somebody that's really either envious, jealous, and just wanting. It's not that they want what you have. They just don't want you to have it. So they're going to make up something that's really could be really harmful for you. Okay. But I do see that you're going to end this with relief. So you're going to prevail in this. But there is still going to be sadness on both sides, because this is going to come from somebody you least expected it. But it's also going to take a weight off your shoulders, because I think this has been brewing for a long time. This is this person's actual character. And I think that you've seen them maybe even do this to somebody else, but you never expected them to do it to you. Oops, these got to go back up here. Okay, so Esther. Whoa, that one went flying. It's on the floor there. Let me just grab it, finish this shuffle. Okay, so Esther, you're never alone. You see the calm waters? I believe this is a validation for your last card with the 10 of Swords. Okay. I feel like Esther is going to be watching over the situation, but I'm seeing she's letting you know that there is calm waters on the other side. If you look on the other side, I don't know how well you can see it here. The waters are really rough on the other side of the lighthouse. So when you come out on the other side of this issue, I do believe that the calm water, she says that she's always around you. She's always watching over you. She's a guardian angel for you. Okay. She has become one of your guardian angels, and she is always watching over you. And she's letting you know that there is going to be a calm after the storm. Okay. So I do feel that you will come through this with flying colors, but it's going to take some effort. Wow. Beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. Get you some letters. O, O, M, U, R, rumor. I'm getting rumor. Yeah, it's going to be rumors. Okay. So you take those letters, my dear, how you want. And the first thing that you see when you see it is what matters, not what I say, but that's what I see. Somebody's going to start a rumor maybe, and it's going to be very hurtful. Okay, that was for Mary Michael. Okay, what do we got? Mary. Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary. You put 2 in. Yeah, see... yes, what Rosie said here, yes, please, can you please do that instead of putting the 2 separate? Because when you put the 2 separate, I'm charged twice. Like I said, that's why I said this at the beginning there, that I had to move my reads from $10 up to $15, because we are now being charged for Google Play. So when you guys purchase a super chat or super sticker, the creators, not just me, the creators, all creators are charged either a Google Pay fee, or if you're on Apple, an Apple Pay fee. So, and we're charged that fee. I think it's like $1.25 or $1.50, whatever it is, for each one on top of the 30% that Google takes. So I'm charged for each purchase $1.50. So I was just charged $3 there. So yes, so if you do the super chat, please just either change, you can click on the amount and change it to 15, or you can use the slider. Instead of doing two separate, please, because the two separate, I'm charged twice. Okay, and Mary. Did you put a name, Mary? Oh, Brother Tommy. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, so the next time, just like put your cursor on there, you erase the amount that's there, and then type in $15. You just backspace or whatever. Rosie's giving you the instructions there on how to do that. Hello, cat. How is cat? Let's take a break for just a minute or two, you guys. Give my voice a little bit of a rest. Let people come in. And then we will continue on with the read. So if you would like a mini read, please get your super chat in now. Okay, Mary Michael, let's see what you just said. Very interesting indeed, because she's responsible for a ton of the problems I'm still having today after her death in 2003. My family is very problematic. I was happy to see some relief in sight. Yes, there is some relief in sight. We've seen that at the end. So you got some relief coming, girl. Just hang in there. Hang in there. Calmer waters are coming. I'm glad you're doing well, Kat. Haven't seen you in a while. So we're just taking a little 5-minute break here, you guys, just so if you want to go grab a coffee or grab something or go potty real quick, run and go. We will take requests while we're on the 5-minute break. So if you do want to read, once the break is done and I come back, you guys, I may not take any more. So if you do want them, please get it in now. Yes. Hang in there, girl. I'm glad that made sense to you. Just know the first part made sense to you. It's all making sense to you. So you got accept the last of it too, because in the ending there, it's all going to work out. Calmer waters, my dear. Kat says, I stay up too late and don't wake up till noon. Well, good afternoon, Kat. Hey, girl, do what you got to do. I know there's nights that I have a hard time sleeping. I'm up till like 1, 2. I've got insomnia, but some nights it's just harder to fall asleep than others, especially if there's parties going on across the street and stuff. And I tend to sleep in. If I don't set my alarm, I could probably sleep in till 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Kat. So I'm right there with you, girl. That's your body saying you need it. So there you go, Rosie. Rosie's got them down pat now. It did so work, Rosie. Oh my gosh, Kat, up till 4 or 5? Oh, girl. What are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? I tried that chamomile tea. Did you know that, you guys, that's made with dandelions? I did not know that. It's made from dandelions. And I just couldn't, once I found that out, although it was helping with my digestion, it is very good for digestion, I'm telling you. Yeah, I get that too. My brain just doesn't want to, I've got this I got to worry about. I got this and that, or my doctor's appointments. Oh my God, I got to check my phone again. Do I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow? Whatever. It's like, yeah. And then even though I've checked everything and I'm good to go, it's still, my brain is still thinking about things that I might have missed or haven't done, or, oh, it's crazy. Mm. I take these every day, B12. Take one in the morning. There are 1,000 mcgs. I take one in the morning and one at night, and I do find that it is helping. I take those, and I take these, the D3. So I was taking the Iron Plus, which I paid a lot of money for these ones. A lot of tablets in this one, and I can't take them because of my irritable bowel and celiac disease and everything. It bounds me up so bad, it's like, forget it. So the ones that I've got now, though, so I don't know who I'm going to give them to, but I'll give them away to somebody. There's other ones that the doctor told me to get that don't do that to you with the iron. And they've been working out fantastic. You don't get, I know with a lot of people that have to take supplements for iron, they get constipated. These ones don't constipate you, and they're a little more expensive. I think they're like $28 for a box of 30, but that's not expensive for the month. They'll last you the month. You take one a day, and they don't constipate you. So, oh my God, it was like I hit the lottery when he told me about those ones. Yeah, the B12 can cause changes in the bowels. So that's why they tell you to take them with food. It's not a vitamin that you have to take with food, but if you have issues like I do already, they say it's better to take it with food. So I don't. I just take them. And I've been taking the B12 for a while, so. And the D3, I'm almost thinking that I can almost cut back on taking these maybe every second day instead of every day, because I am outside a lot more in the sunshine. So you get a lot of vitamin D from the sunshine. So are any of you guys ones that have to take iron pills? If you are, I'll show you what they are. And I'm telling you, they are fantastic. They do not constipate you at all. Insomnia. Mary Michael says, "Hey, Kat, good morning, good afternoon. I know all about insomnia." Yeah. And you have to be up at 8. Oh, gosh. I just take the vitamin D. I take one a day of these, of the D. Winter, summer, it doesn't matter. I take one, but I think I'm going to just take one every second day because I am out in the sunshine a lot more. And sunshine is very good. If you're low on vitamin D, get out in the sunshine. Rosie, I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can get them out there, but I'm going to show you the ones I take. Let me go grab them. Hang on. These ones don't have, these don't make my poop go black or green or anything like that. It doesn't constipate. To your breast health. Oh, okay. I just went for a mammogram, so I'm good there. These are the ones that I take, Ferromax. And they are so good. And like I said, I've got about 4 boxes of these. They're like $28 for 30, but that's not a lot considering they don't constipate you. They don't change your bowels. They don't turn turn your poop black or green, or there's some that turn it green or really runny. These are just perfect. Perfect. So those are the iron pills that I'm on. Yeah, and I've been going for blood work every couple days because of all the testing and everything they want to do. There's some that you have to have the blood work 24 hours before your test. There's some that you have to have on a full bladder, sometimes fasting from midnight. So for the different tests, instead of being able to do them all, group them all in one sitting, I can't, because some need a full bladder, some I can't have even water after midnight. So it's like, it's been horrible, you guys. I've got a few more tests to go for. They're going to do that scope down my throat, just to check. And they have a CAT scan that they're going to do on I don't know what they're doing that one on, something in my stomach. Anyway, they did find still that lesion on my liver. It's 2 millimeters, so it's not even between my two nails. It's not even that wide across. It's a circle, and it's 2 millimeters. It's been like that for the last 6 years. It hasn't changed. So yeah, be careful with taking iron and vitamin C or calcium and magnesium together. Those are bad combinations. You got to really watch, because there are some vitamins that you can't take if you're taking other vitamins. Yeah, and it's like, I feel like a pincushion, Mary Michael. Gastropathy. Yes, that's it. They got to go down my throat, and they don't knock you out for it. And it's like, I can't, if I'm brushing my teeth and my toothbrush goes back too far, I'm gagging and throwing up. So I don't know how I'm going to get through this test, but they're going to try something less invasive first. They did the ultrasound, and I believe they're going to do the CAT scan to see if I got maybe some ulcers there or something. I don't know. I look up my tests online, and it just worries me more, so I just don't. To hell with it. I'll wait for the doctor to call me. You're very sedated. They sedate you. Fero plus C. Oh, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. It seems like Running Grey Wolf knows a lot about it. Running Grey Wolf says they will spray your throat with lidocaine to deadman your get reflex. Oh, yeah, but oh, not here, Rosie. They don't give you nothing. He says you'll be wide awake for it. Do a light sedation. Okay, so Mama will have to come with me to drive me home. And it has to be very light, because I'm very susceptible. Like when I had my cesarean, the last 3 that I had, they learned the first time when they knocked me out and they gave me the sedation, like they totally knock you out. You're out cold. For the cesarean back in the 80s, 81, when I first had my first one, they knock you out cold. You're out. And they gave me, what they gave me was for my body weight, but being my body absorbs things, overly absorbs, or I don't know, they gave me way too much, and I didn't wake up. Like, I was groggy. I don't remember anything. And they said I was very much out of it for like about 8.5 hours, when I should have only been out like that and then groggy for an hour or two. I was really groggy, where I didn't even know where the hell I was. The nurses were telling me I had a little girl. I said, no, I had a little boy, and his name was Andy, which is my younger brother. So it was like I was out of it for like 8 hours. Didn't know who my mother was, didn't know who my sister was, didn't know who my husband was. It was like, no, you guys are lying to me. I want my little boy. His name's Andy. And the nurse looked at my mom and said, who's Andy? And she says, that's her little brother. My little brother was 2 years old. Well, not quite 2 when I had my first one. So my little brother and my daughter are only like 1.5 years apart. So yeah, they got to be very careful in what they give me, because a contact C knocks me out for 8 hours. You can't wake me up. Like, no. You'll be fine with the test. You won't feel a thing. I was wide awake when the camera went down and back, and I didn't even know it. You'll be fine. Thank you, Mary Michael. You're a godsend. Thank you. You just gave me more today than I've had in a long time. Caesars are done with patience conscious now. Ugh. Yeah, I'm a cheap date. Cat H, I used to drink a lot. I could outdrink almost everybody. And now I have, I love my baby duck. I don't drink often, maybe once or twice a year. But when I do, I have half a glass of baby duck now, and I'm like buzzing. Whereas before, I could just sit down and drink 7, 8 wild berry coolers before I started getting a buzz on. So it's like, you were a GI nurse? Woohoo! Well, they better do something, because even the thought of it, I'm going to have to put like a blindfold on or something, because if I see it coming, I'm going to just, it's going to be a reflex. Like, you should see them trying to do my blood work. I'm terrified of needles. So, and here I am just shuffling up these cards like crazy. Let's see what came out. Live playfully and with a light heart. A light-filled angel is at your side. Oh, good. This is for me, for my, whatever you call that thing down the throat. I'm going to have an angel at my side. So thank you, you guys, for putting my mind at ease. Okay, so let's get back to this. Missy, Miss Missy. She wants to hear from Mama Thelma. So if you guys do want one, these days they give women epidurals to have cesareans. Oh, hell no. They would, well, it'd be called Houdini now if I ever got pregnant, but oh, hell no. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. I've had these ones for a while. They're the Soul Helper Oracle by Christine Fader. Okay, Miss Missy. What do we got for you, Miss Missy? Oh, I thought it was going to flip, but it didn't. Let's see what we got. There's another one almost flipped, but didn't. There we go. Thank you, Marie. I love you. Oh, my glasses. I need my glasses on so I can see. Awaken all your senses. Slow down and become aware of them. So when I get that card, you know what I get. You know when you're in a group of people and something's going on, and it's almost like it's a deja vu. I can't speak lately either. I think it's because they took so much of my blood. I'm joking. It's almost like a deja vu. That's what I feel when I get this card. But let's get your clarification cards and see why this is here. But it's becoming aware of senses. So I don't know if you have been like sensing things. You know, when you get that, especially woman's intuition, that in the pit of your stomach and you get a feeling about something, you need to start paying attention to that. Because something, spirits or something that's around you is trying to tell you something. So please pay attention to those. But we're going to get some clarification on it right here. Mary Michael says, your mouth will be wide open so you won't see anything. Just think you have a starring role dancing with Patrick Swayze. He's dead. If I see Patrick Swayze, that means I've crossed over. I'm just joking. Dancing with Patrick Swayze, I'd already be on the other side. But I guess I can imagine it. He is hot. Oh, thank you, Running Gray Wolf. Oh, thank you so much for that. Oh, I love you guys. And I've always said it, I've got the best subscribers anywhere. Thank you so much for that, Running Gray Wolf. Just gave me body shivers. It says, Willow, may the Lord cover you with the protection of the precious blood of Jesus in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's get some clarification for you, Missy. Where is Missy? I haven't seen Missy. Where's Missy? Dirty Dancing, yes, my favorite. Oh, Ooh. We got 4. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna take them as they come out, Missy. I don't know where Missy is. I don't think Missy's in here this afternoon. Okay, so becoming aware of senses, all of your senses, smell, sight, but I'm getting a lot more of intuition with this, okay? So we've got the 9 of Cups, wishes coming true, good fortune. Then we've got the 6 of Swords, the end of challenging times. We also got the 5 of Wands. Uh-oh. And then, then we got the 9 of Swords. Oh, boy. Okay. Missy. Awakening all your senses. You are right on. There is something that is in the background working its magic, okay? The challenging times and everything are coming to an end. You're going to be going forward. I believe that you are already going forward. Okay, there is a male that is, whether you know it or not, there is a male behind the scenes that has made this happen, whether you are aware of it or not. Okay. This guy is the reason why things are going forward so quickly for you. Okay, so things are going to, and I believe they already are moving forward quite quickly. Things that you've been wishing for, they're going to start coming true. Your cups are going to start being full. Everything that you are deserving of is going to come to you. You see the yin and the yang and everything here, the gold in the cup, the health, money and gems and messages. You can see them all coming in the cup, the yin and the yang. Somebody's coming into your life. And I believe it's this male. I've got him here, 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 and here. There's a male coming through. But you got to start listening to your senses, okay? And if you are sensing that there could be problems on the horizon, you are right. And I'm going to tell you why. Not only is good fortune and stuff coming your way and things, challenging times finally coming to an end where things are going forward, they're going better. There's going to be things that, maybe were put on hold for a while. Your cups are going to start being full. There may be this male that is coming into the picture, but with that, that gut feeling that's gnawing at you is there for a reason, because there's somebody else coming in regarding this male. There's somebody that's coming in with some kind of jealousy. We got to hear with the 5 of Wands, the fire energy is going to be coming in. There's somebody that's coming in that is going to be jealous of the situation. And I think it's going to be from this guy's side, either going to have found out that he did some things to help you go forward, and I don't think you may know who this guy is that helped you get pushed forward, but you may not. He may have done things very quietly for your benefit. This could be somebody that's been admiring you from afar. Okay, so with the cups being filled again, all the wishes that you wished for and wanted to happen are finally starting. It's already started. But with this male, there is somebody coming through on his side that is going to be very jealous. Okay, it's going to be causing conflicts. And you are going to need to either really stand up for yourself with this. Okay. But I also see him standing up for you and shutting this down. I think this is going to overwhelm you somewhat, because this is going to be something that you're not used to. You're used to people coming at you and attacking you for no reason, and maybe a lot of chitter chatter behind your back and stuff like that. This guy's coming to your rescue more than once. He's done something here to calm a situation and to help you propel forward and for your cups to start being filled. And he's going to continue to do that behind the scenes, because somebody's coming for this. And with the 9 of Swords, I've got, you can't, this is expecting the worst. Okay. Unfounded fears and stuff like that. So I think that you're going to maybe get that in the pit of your stomach. Like, finally things are going right and now this is happening. Don't worry about it, because I see this guy almost being like coming to your rescue. And he's going to quell this, but you are still going to have that feeling in your stomach. Just don't let it bring you to sleepless nights and stuff like that. Refocus and keep yourself positive, because I see things really picking up for you in the very near future. Okay, so Mama Thelma, things are really looking good. And whether you know it or not, Missy, I just got a full body shiver. There is this man behind the scenes that's doing things that you may not be aware of, and it's for your good. I think there's an admiration there of some kind. Okay, so Mama Thelma, there's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. She's sending her love with the rose. She wants you to use your time wisely, okay? Don't waste your times on things that are in the past that you can no longer change. They've been dealt with. Leave them in the past and go on and go forward. And don't waste time doing this. Don't really overthink this, okay? Because I think if you overthink it, you're going to talk yourself out of your cups getting filled. All of your cups. Not just one. All of your cups. Okay? You got your health up here. Yin and yang, and it's just all good. Your cup's finally, everything that you finally wanted is going to come. But there is this man behind the scenes that is helping this happen. You may or may not know about it. So she doesn't want you to waste any more time about the past. Go forward. And she's sending you her love with the red rose. Okay, so we'll give you a motivation card for the week. There it is. Persevere. Leave no stone unturned. Go forward, my dear. Pulling you some letters. Let's get you some letters. Look at all the vowels. One consonant. All vowels. Can I get some more? I'm going to pull some more because we need some more vowels. And more. More consonants, sorry. NP. Lots of E's, lots of A's, an O and an I. On point. On point. Paint your picture the way you want it. I know there's no T, but I'm getting paint too. You got to paint your own future. So take what you want from your letters, my dear. It could be initials. It could be the first word that you see, getting a piece of the pie. It's your turn. It's your turn. Okay, that was for Missy. Okay, Cat H, I got you. And Brother Bebo. And then we've got Marie. Hello, Marie. Grandma Jane. I'm just writing you in. Got you. Mary wants to hear from Brother Tommy. Okay, so let me just scroll down, make sure I haven't missed anything here. Yes, I say that all the time. Oh, Running Gray Wolf, like if you would see my house, I've shown them on camera before, but I've got 2 bookshelves with 3 shelves on each, plus all my walls down here are nothing but wolves. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, here's just a few of them. I am a wolf fanatic. Here's the mama and the babies and the other wolves here. I am a wolf fanatic. Let me see. These ones here. These ones are also my favorite. This one here is also another favorite of mine. And this one here, I can put a candle in it. It's got the wolves all around, the baby wolves. I can't really see it on the side. But yes, I am a wolf fanatic. There you go. I am a wolf fanatic, and I don't know if you've ever seen my ancestor deck. That was made by my elders in Oswego, in Hamilton, Oswego Reserve. Made them. They took 6 months to make, and the elders are the best. Those are the ones that you need to have your ancestor deck made for you, and it's all based on your ancestors. So, I mean, I'm with you there. A lot of connections, and yes, that's why we feel the kinship. Oh, there's you should see my whole house running gray wolf. I've got one that is was given to me when I left Hamilton and came here, and it's hanging on my wall. Let me go grab it. Hang on. I'll take it off just to show you. And this one, I just love it. I don't know how I'm going to show you it all. Maybe push it forward. But this is the one that they had given me when I left. And this was given to me by my elders that made my ancestor deck. This one here. But this is what I've got throughout my whole house. So even my dream catchers and everything are all wolf related. So now I gotta put this somewhere where I'm not gonna break it until I can get it up on the wall again. But yep. Where's the sis? The sis is taking the kids to the pool. Oh, thank you, Renegade Gray Wolf. I appreciate that. Yeah, that is one of my prized favorites. Like, I've got all kinds all over my walls. Like, all my dream catchers and everything have the wolves. Elma, where is sis? Go out again. She loves the pool. Yeah, well, it keeps the kids occupied too, Elma. Thank you, Mary Michael. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they are. They're so beautiful. Thank you, thank you. She may or may not have her phone on her. Well, she'll have her phone. I just don't know if she's in the pool, she won't get it. So if she doesn't answer you for a bit, Elma, just be patient because she can't have her phone in the pool. But I do know she takes her phone to the pool. So, okay, woof. What? See, I say woof, and I know it's not right, but it's just woof, woof, woof. Yeah, let's hope she doesn't get in a brawl today. Okay, so let's continue. Take a sip of my coffee. You're very welcome, Alma. Okay, so Mari wants to hear from Brother Tommy. My Google's on. She's throwing the brat out of the pool. Oh, you guys, I love you guys. Okay. Okay, Mary. Have the courage to be free. Okay, so when I get this card, I'm going to tell you. Just because you want something doesn't mean that it's meant for you, okay? So it's like you got to see where the need is and where desires are. So you got to try and find like in betweens. Like, do I really need that? Or is it something I just want? Is it practical for the time? And this is both with maybe something you want to purchase or something you want to do. Is it really necessary at this time? It's usually when you're going through changes that desires seem to take over the need part because it's filling a place that needs to be filled for the time being, but could end up being regretful later on. Okay, so let's see what we can get some clarifications. Have the courage to be free. Free of, making wrong decisions, making mistakes, free of, putting desires over needs and then not having, time, energy, or money to get the things you need because you've already wasted your time, energy, or money on something you just desired. So that's generally what the card stands for. Let's see what we get for clarification. So right away, we've got the Five of Wands, conflicts. Yeah, there's some conflicting things going on. And I think that you may be putting desires over needs to fill some kind of a void in something. And I do believe it's the drama and chaos that may be surrounding you at this time, Mary. Okay, because with the Five of Wands, that's what it stands for. It's like conflict, drama, opposing opinions, stuff like that. And this is always, it's like, okay, well, remember what I said at the beginning? It's like you're putting your desires over the actual need. Now, this could be money-wise, it could be emotions, it could be anything. And what I'm getting with this is that you are putting other people's feelings before your own. So necessarily meaning that somebody this is going to be a hypothetical, so you can understand what I'm trying to say is somebody may want you to do something for them, but it's really not something that you can do at the time. Either you don't have the time or the money or the energy. Maybe you're sick, but they still want you to come and babysit their kids, or look at, I need $500 to get this and I'll pay you back in a couple of weeks, but you actually need that money right now, but you give it anyway. It's stuff like that I'm seeing. Okay. So you're putting desires, the desire to want to help somebody or buy something or do something ahead of what you actually need to be doing, buying, or saying at that time. And it's so you don't offend somebody else. So you got to start putting yourself first. You got to start also walking away, because I see a lot of drama and conflict in this situation. And it's really not worth your time, because you know, when somebody calls you for advice and then does the exact opposite, that's what I'm seeing. It doesn't matter what you do to try and help this person. You're going to put them before it. Don't do it, because I see it coming. You've been probably doing this for a long time, putting other people's wants and needs ahead of your own. Okay. And you do it out of the goodness of your heart and because you want to help people, but it's setting you back, because then they turn around, they do something else anyway. It's like, oh, my hydro's going to get shut off. Can you lend me $200? And then you find out they go out drinking with that $200. You know what I mean? When you actually needed it for food or something for yourself. So you got to really start cutting back on that and standing up and walking away from the drama and situations that aren't worth your time. Okay. Standing up for yourself and making people take accountability for, what they've done or situations they've caused themselves. Okay. Because then we got the 10 of Pentacles. And this talks about money, financial security and stuff like that. Inheritances, or so you may have come into some money. So people think that they can just keep taking, but that's something you should be putting away for your future. It's also, there's something about pride here. It's like, because if you don't give it to me, somebody else is going to, and then I'm going to make sure I let them know that I asked you for help and you said no. That's going to eat at you. So I think that that's why sometimes you help more than what you should, is because you don't want that stigma attached. Like, well, this time I said no, but you do got to start saying no, because I think people are taking advantage of you. And even though this is maybe something that you desire to help others and whatnot, there's a fine line. Okay. Because when it starts interfering with your life, it needs to stop. People are going to talk about you no matter what anyway, whether you do good or bad, they're still going to talk. So just let them talk and start putting yourself first. You got a future to start thinking about, retirement to start putting money towards and stuff like that. So now it's time to take care of yourself. You've been taking care of everybody else for too long. So Brother Tommy. Brother Tommy. not dead. When I get this, he knows he is no longer here in the physical world. But with this, what I usually generally get from this is they know that they have crossed over. They know they can no longer be in the physical world as they were, but they still feel because they can come and visit. And I do believe he comes to visit you. I feel like when he was here in the physical world, he was a very much protector. And he says that he can still do that. Even though he has died and crossed on and gone over to the other side, he does come back to the physical world. So he feels in a lot of ways that he's still alive. In a lot of ways, he's keeping himself alive by staying around you and protecting you. He's not just passed on and forgotten about, and that he's forgotten about the physical world. He hasn't. He still feels very much alive. Okay, so he is still around you and protecting you, and I'm getting from him that he was your protector. So I don't know if he did that for you in the physical world, but he's saying he's still protecting you from the other side. And you've got two. Share. The busy bee should still make time for each flower. Okay, and the weed. Don't tolerate less than what you deserve. Okay? Because would these people really be doing this for you if you needed it? You got to really watch. Okay, let's get you some letters. P-O-R-S-E. I'm hearing prosper. T. Posse. Prostate. I don't know why that came in. Did he pass? Did he have a problem with his prostate? Your brother? I don't know why that just came. Like, I mean, that's not something that I'm not a male, but it was shown to me prostate. So I don't know if he had problems there, maybe I don't know. But they're for you, and whatever word you see first is the one that's going to resonate. Okay? For you, Mary, he's still very much around you and trying to protect you, even from the other side, my dear. Mary. Cat H. Cat H wants to hear from brother Debo or Bebo? Bebo. 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 Mary says, no, he didn't, but it's a very cool reading, Lil. Thank you. Was he very anal about things, maybe? Where'd them, I didn't want to say that word, but was he very anal about things in his dealings and stuff? Because that could be connected there. Nickname. Cat H. Bebo. Okay. To conform is to die inside. Okay, so this again, it's talking about sticking up for yourself, not being afraid to speak your truth, to say what you feel. And it's like, I see, I mean, we all see it, from government to family to friends to everything, wanting us to conform and be followers. I've never been a follower. I'm not going to say that I'm a leader, but I've never been a follower. I will not be a sheep in the field. I'll be a wolf on the path, but I will never be a sheep in a field. And wolves tend to be on their own because they know with the wolf comes wisdom, and they're fearless. They don't fear being alone. Although wolves do like to run in packs, they're also not opposed to being or facing things on their own. So that's why I'd rather be a wolf on a path than a sheep in a field. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some clarification on this. There's one already. Let's see what we got. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. planning carefully before taking actions. So we got the conform is to die inside. Be brave and being yourself. So it's almost like you got something planned, or you've planned something, and then somebody's coming to change your plans for you. And then it's like, well, if we got to stick to your plans, then we're not going. Then go yourself. Like, bye-bye. You know what I mean? So it's like paying attention to details, perfect timings. And there's somebody that's watching over you. You got a guardian angel watching over you. And then we got the 9 of Swords, unfounded fear. Okay. You got to really start speaking your mind, Cat H, because I feel here with this is that you're very fearful a lot of the times of saying what's on your mind. This also shows, I believe that you were saying insomnia. This also stands for worrying so much that you are having sleepless nights. Okay. So you got to let some of this worry go, and don't be so concerned about how the others are going to perceive things. And like I said, it's like, I've got a feeling like, okay, look at, I set this all up for all of us, and, it's going to be fun. And then you get the one or two that goes, well, I'm not doing it at 11 o'clock in the morning. I want to do it at 2. So you change your plans to 2, and then we'll go. It's like, no, run along. We'll see you there at 2, because I'm doing it at the time I've set this up to do. And I feel like a lot of times that you change things to try and keep either peace or to accommodate others when they should be more accommodating to you. You've taken the time and energy to do this, or to set up something, or to acknowledge something or someone. And it's almost like they try and come in, and you've got all the nice dinner table set up, and then somebody else comes in and takes the credit for it all. You know what I mean? And it's almost like you've been letting people get away with way too much for too long. And this is what could be causing your sleepless nights, because the 9 of Swords does talk about sleepless nights, worry, stress, always expecting the worst, creating a storm that hasn't even materialized yet, never thinking of the good outcome, but thinking of what could go wrong instead of what could go good. So I do feel that there's a lot of stress that's causing you stress and anxiety there that may be helping feed this anxiety that is keeping you up at night. And it's allowing the worry to grow out of proportion, or in proportion to a situation. Okay, so something that, crap, I planned a beach day and it looks like it could rain, but I see the sun there. So you worry so much that you cancel it all, and then it turns out to be a beautiful sunny day. I see a lot of that happening, and that's just like a hypothetical. You tend to maybe cancel things or not do things in the fear of failure on some front, or somebody attacking what you're doing, or taking it as their own, and trying to push you kind of out to the side. You do got to start standing up for yourself and not conforming so much just to please other people. You got to start planning carefully about how you're going to make these changes. But I do feel that it's going to take a perfect timing, but you do have somebody helping you and watching over you. So they're going to let you know when the right time is. It's going to be like, it's almost going to be like a push to you. It's like somebody's confronting you about something, and they have no right to. And it's going to be like one of those times that you just turn and walk away. Well, you're going to feel a hand or something push you. No, you tell them you're wrong, and I'm not going to allow you to treat me this way anymore. It's things like that. And I feel like more you start sticking up for yourself and not conforming to just because it's what others maybe believe or want, and start taking more care of what your wants and needs are, that this is going to lessen these sleepless nights, the stress, the worry, etc. Okay. So Brother Bebo, let's see. Cat H, my mind is free. So I don't know how your brother Bebo passed, but I do feel it could be something that either affected the head or his memory. But he's letting you know that he what the words I'm getting is, oh yeah, I remember everything now, like every detail. So I don't know if there was something that was going on before his crossing that he couldn't remember things, or there was a head injury or something along them lines, or that he got started getting very forgetful, stuff like that. Whatever the cause of that is, he's telling me, oh, ask me now, he says, because I remember every single detail right down to a color. So he's letting you know that his mind is free. He's also letting go of things that were troubling him. Whatever that is, I don't know. But he's letting you know. He says, tell her that, those things that were bothering me, they don't even bother me anymore. But he's also saying that he can remember things now right down to the smallest detail that he couldn't do before. Cat H, self-harm, drugs, and alcohol. Okay, so the drug and alcohol effect would mess up his mind, right? But he's saying now his mind is totally free and he can remember every single detail of everything now. So, I just got it right down my right side. Big shiver. Yeah, that's sad. I'm sorry, Cat H. Okay, present. You got a couple here. First one is present. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Live for today and live for yourself, my dear. Never mind what everybody else expects of you. It's time to start living for you. Play. Play among the grass and wild violets lie undisturbed, little secrets to uncover. There you go. That's your motivation for the week. Let's grab you some letters. TSLIA. Hassle. I'm getting hassle. But you may get something different. It could be haste. Did something in haste. It could be something with his last message. Hot. Lassie. Could be an animal. It's whatever you get from this, my dear. Okay? Those are your letters. And usually it's the first word that you see, not what I see, but what you see is what is meant for you to see. Or initials. Could be initials. Marie Burks. What did I just hit? What did I just hit? Oh, thank you, Elma. Oh, you're a doll. Yes. Cat H is a sweetheart. You all are sweethearts. I love you all. I love our Sundays, Sunday morning into afternoons. I love it. Okay, you guys, so I'm on Marie Burks. This is the last one on my list. So if you do want a mini, you're going to have to get it in now because once I'm done this read, I will be putting the cards away. And I will not be doing any more for today. So never drama in here. Nope. We don't allow it. And we've got really good mods that keep things on track. And we've got really good, you guys, subscribers that keep things on track too. So like I said, this is a safe place for everybody, whether you've been here a year, 2 years, or brand new. You guys are safe here. We don't allow any bullying, any nastiness, nothing like that here. Okay, Marie Burks. Yes, I do. I try my best. The only time I really can't interact, like usually I don't, I got the small area here where I can see, but I've got my chat up on the screen right in front of me right now because we're getting down to the last reads. But usually I have my chat and everything on the other screen so I can see. It gives me a list of the super chats and that have come in so I don't miss any. Well, thank you, Alma. Aw. I love you guys. Yes, show bullies the door. Exactly. Yes. Okay, let me just write this down. Um, okay. Yeah, Rosie, absolutely. It's the only time we get nasty in here is when we're talking about people who have either murdered their wife or their children or their ex-husbands. No respect for them. They're not allowed in here. Marie Burks, the time is right. Seize the day. Making progress, going forward. Beautiful inside and out. 11, 11. Make a wish. 11, 11. Make a wish. Wish is coming true. Time is right. Time is right. Things are going to start falling into place, Marie. These are... That's a good card. I would want that card because it shows a progression forward, but it also is everything good. Like there's no drama. There's no dilemmas there. There's no... It's the time. The time is right for anything that you have been wanting to do. Sometimes there's things that we want to do, but we just don't have the energy. You don't have that push. Well, now is the time. So let's get some clarification on the time is right. What is the time right for Marie Burks? Thank you, Rennie Graywolf, for being here and sharing the knowledge that you have with everything, like and the kindness that you've shown everybody here. I appreciate it so much. And if I sound like I'm talking through my nose, you guys, it's... Oh my gosh. Well, Marie, it is the last read of the day. So I will take all of these 100 cards that came out. Okay, so the time is right. We've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is usually a pretty judgmental person, so I'm not sure how that's fitting in yet, but we've got a story, okay? So this is going to fit in. This could also be that you're going to start focusing your time elsewhere. Okay, so then we've got the Six of Pentacles. The good that you've done is going to come back to you. So all the things that you've done good for everybody else, it's almost like a karma card that I get. There's going to be an unexpected abundance of things coming your way. This can also be releasing maybe somebody who's been judgmental, that maybe have been holding you back. Let's go on and see what we got. We got the King. We got the King of Pentacles with this Queen of Swords. Two very different types here. The King of Pentacles is very compassionate and accomplished, grounded, has had great success, stuff like that, has the financial security, whereas I get here with the Queen of Swords, like she's almost fighting to keep something that maybe not be hers. The World. Okay. Success. There's a lot of success here and a lot of things that you have done for others that is going to be coming back to you. I've also got the Three of Cups. I see a wedding or a pregnancy coming. Wedding or pregnancy. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles, financial security for yourself. Yeah, like this is, the time is right. Okay, so I don't know where the stars are aligning right now, but there is a lot of pentacles here. A lot of the good deeds that you have done are going to start being returned, and you're not even asking for anything in return, but there's some kind of abundance coming your way. And this could be an inheritance of some kind. This could be an inheritance of some kind that is coming your way that you may not be aware of. Things that, how can I say this? I want to say this in a way that I'm not being judgmental. It's almost like before, it was like you might have been less fortunate than the others around you, but you were always extending your hand to help. Something is coming in. I don't know if you buy lottery tickets or something, but there's some kind of abundance, an inheritance or a lottery, or there's something that's coming to you that is, and it's going to be your karma and your payback for all the help that you've given to others and done for others. And this doesn't always have to mean money wise. Okay. This can be like somebody needs help watching their kids and they can't afford a babysitter, so you've babysat for free for them, or somebody needed extra food and you've helped them. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that this is where you've given money out, but what I'm getting here is all of this is going to come back, and then there's going to be some kind of wedding or celebration. A wedding or a celebration, or like it could be an engagement. Maybe, I don't know if maybe one of your children have been holding off either getting engaged or married or having a child or something because they really can't afford it at this time. You're going to be able to help with that because I see an abundance coming. And this is people that you have chose to be your family. It doesn't necessarily have to mean blood relatives. This is family that you've chosen. And they're all going to be part of that to help you celebrate. I see a big celebration come. If you don't buy lottery tickets, Marie, get out there. Get out there and get a lottery ticket. So like I said, I see, like I said, is maybe one of your kids or somebody that you're close to been holding off having a child or getting engaged or getting married because they can't afford it. But there's going to be a celebration around this, and it's going to finally happen. And it's pentacles everywhere. It's pentacles, and cups being filled, celebrating. So if you don't buy lottery tickets, go and buy one. Take a quick pick. Don't even choose your numbers. Leave it to the universe. Get a quick pick. Anytime I choose my numbers, I never win. When I just do quick pick and let the universe decide for me, I always win at least something, enough to cover the tickets I bought and get some more for the next draw. So, but whenever I choose my own numbers, I never win, not even a free ticket. So leave it to the universe, but I see abundance coming your way, my dear. And all the help that you have given to everybody else is going to come back in unexpected ways. Okay, so let's get a message for you from Grandma Jane. This is going to be the last reading, unless somebody gets one in before I finish this one. Grandma Jane, can you give us some validation on what we just read for Marie? Watching over you, sending you love and watching over you every day. She tries to make her presence known, but she's also sending you her love and letting you know that whether you know it or not, or whether you see the signs that she's showing you, she does watch over you. She's going to be watching over you here too. And I don't know if they can make things happen. I don't know. But I know that they see everything that's going on. Even if we don't know about it, they see everything. Is this her watching over you in this situation too? Maybe finally going to bring you abundance, or she sees the abundance happening. Like I said, if you don't buy lottery tickets, don't buy one, my dear. Okay, so you got 2 here. Beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. Buy 1 ticket. Weed. Don't tolerate less than what you deserve. Yep, that's what I do. Quick pick, Marie. That's what I do. Whenever I pick my numbers, I don't win. I get quick picks. I win all the time. No word of a lie. Look, watch. Hang on a sec. I think actually. See? Quick pick. Quick pick. This is the Lotto Max here in Ontario, Canada. And I won $20 in a free play. And here I won another free play. The free plays are like $5. And this is another one, a quick pick. I didn't win a lot on this, but at least I won a free play, which gets me another ticket. And I won $20 on this one. So it's like I won $30 on a $22 purchase. I'm still ahead, and I'm happy with that. Just seeing, I win. I didn't lose money. I won, even if it's an extra $2 or whatever. I won. Oh, gosh. Little things make me happy. Anyway, let's get back to this. And I always do quick pick. Whenever I pick my own numbers, I never win. I don't even get a free ticket, which is matching two of the numbers or one of the numbers and the bonus. I don't know, but I never. Open. Open. Rope. Oh, that's not, you didn't see that. I'm just trying to put words together. I'm not even going to mention that one, but oops. Oh my gosh. So there you go. There's your letters. They could be initials. They could be the first word that you see. Joan, John, Ron. Let's not go back there with the P. Anyway, it's what you first see when you see these letters. Okay? This is for you. We're going to stay away from that T. So that is the reads for today. You guys, we're done early. We are done early. So now I can play more here in the chat. There we go. Dad called, just got off the phone with him. He's back in the hospital. Oh my gosh. Okay, love you too, Daz. Give Dad a hug and kiss for me if you're going to go and see him. I don't know if you're going all the way down there to see him today, but if you do, please tell him, give him a hug and kiss for me. I'll chat with you after. Or you give me a call later so I can find out how he is and that. Oh gosh, I hope he's okay. Jeez. I forget what our reading said today too. Frig. Oh. Thank you guys for sending the prayers for Dad. Des could use them all right now. Oh my gosh. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed, you guys. Get these put away. Thank you, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to jump offline. I'm going to go and give Des a call and find out what's going on. Hello, Kathy. We're just closing up here. Yes, so thank you all for being here, my mods. You guys are awesome. I'm going to jump offline now so I can give Des a call, see what's going on there. I don't know how much I can do from here, but I want to at least speak with her. Okay, so thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much to my mods. You guys are the bomb. Thank you for keeping everything straight here. Thank you to all my subscribers, new and old. It doesn't matter how long you've been here. I love you all the same. Thank you, Gray Wolf, for all your insights. Running Gray Wolf, thank you. Very gave us a lot of information there, especially health wise and vitamin wise and stuff like that. And I can't even think right now. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys all go so I can go and give her a call. And please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for spending some of your Sunday with me. I will talk to you guys all again very soon. Love you to the moon and back. Bye bye for now.